Right now the focus is on trying to bounce back after a tough overtime loss last night to this Denver team. They had him listed with a left shoulder strain. As Bridges on the drive and kick finds Chris Paul. Quick turnaround the baseline from D.A. and opens up the scoring there. He said what I think everybody knows, which is no one person, and really even two people, are going to make up for what Devin Booker gives you, just because there are so many different layers to his. Deep three, D.A. dials it up.
Jokic's probably saying, you know, I want to see you do it again.
Jokic able to work his way inside.
Boy, his career is over. He's going to make a few all-defensive teams. I know Mikal gets most of the talk in regards to the defense, but
beautiful spin inside by D.A. Fans are anxiously awaiting to get inside as Murray is able to slip behind the defense, and we saw that 2 or 3 times last night. I would also expect a bounce-back game tonight from Cameron Payne, who had probably one of his roughest outings last night. 16 minutes, didn't score, 3 turnovers.
When that normally happens, that adrenaline starts to move and the guy gets in a good rhythm.
Ayton doing a little bully ball, working over Millsap, and he gets the and one.
If he doesn't come back, I'm in for an easy night. If he does, I got a little battle on my hand.
Right.
That should be DeAndre every night.
Here's Murray, now the franchise leader in triple doubles as he passed the great Fat Lever. Fat held the record for many years at 43. Jokic now with 46, and looking at the and one opportunity here. Nader gets it down the lane, but MPJ there for the block. Here's Green, touch pass from Murray. Michael Porter Jr. rattles into 3. Timeout Phoenix. Into that timeout, watching Denver with a 15-2 run. They have quickly countered with a couple of triples. The first official 3-point shot going down for Sticks.
A few more layups, a couple of turnovers for layups to balance the threes that they're going to be taking.
Porter Jr. Boy, just such an absolutely beautiful stroke. Paul working on Campazzo. Fires it across to Carter. Shot clock winding down, and Javon back-to-back 3-point hits. Porter Jr. able to rise up over the top of the defender Carter and gets the connection, and will look for the and one. Campazzo nearly stealing the inbound, and then
threw it back into Chris Paul. He's like, okay, here, you get it again.
Cam Johnson slicing down the lane. Phoenix and 3 of 6 for the Nuggets, and we are tied at 46. D.A. couldn't quite handle the lob. Little hesitation, and delivers the hammer. Suns wanted to run, but then we're getting back in transition D. Catch and shoot 3. Left wing, yes, for Crowder. On Cam, not a big size advantage, but just enough to make it work. Paul, nice little pocket pass in heavy traffic, and D.A. does the rest. 12 dimes for Chris Paul. Jokic, easy tip in.
Just cruises right into the lane and just knocks you out of the way.
Paul with a drive, snakes his way along the baseline. Nice little seal there for D.A. to open it up. Murray can't get it, but Jokic inside, just an easy tip in.
I think they're going to call timeout, had a trainer go put ice on these rims. They've been bruised.
Crowder behind the stripe. Got it. Paul inside, has it knocked away. Ayton retrieves, back to Crowder with the open look, and Crowder with a 3-point connection. Takes a pocket pass, runs it up and in. 7 ties, 12 lead changes in this one. Cam gets up in the air. Crowder to Cam Johnson, who sticks the corner 3. Is that you had a button you pushed when you were young?
Yeah.
Murray.
I didn't know I was hurt. How about that?
Pazzo, who comes out of the pack with it for Denver. Swings it around, sets up Morris. Morris with his first points of the night, had 17 last night. Paul gets a switch, leaning back with a three, and the rainbow connection coming from CP3. Third quarter points as Nader gets it blocked from behind by Morris. It was 16-15 scoring in that third between the two teams, and Monty Morris, look out, like a playoff type setting. As Bridges puts it on the deck, gets hung up, finds DA, rolls to the rack.
Great timing there from DA.
Quick pull up, and all of a sudden, Monty Morris starting to heat up. That's 3 straight buckets now. And Nuggets now with a 4-point lead, courtesy of a 10-2 run. Paul, leaner inside, got it. He's got 9.
You playing big time minutes, because it makes you passive when you get back in the game.
CP3, back-to-back pull-ups. 19 for Cam. Here's Campazzo, a little behind the back dish, finds Green.
Man, that's great.
DA a little hesitant. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges has got to go. On the drive, beautiful reverse up and under. Right past Murray, who was expecting some help. Numbers certainly reflecting that. It goes back to our point about playing that back-to-back in a playoff-type scenario. Paul on the baseline, hit. Just under 2 to go. 7-0 Phoenix run. Murray, jump stop.
That's a good move. He can't do anything with that. He's got a couple of moves like that where he dances a little bit.
Gary Harris harassing Chris Paul. He's got to be very careful.
You got to get a good shot, though, right? I mean, you got to get a good look here. Even if you shoot the ball quickly, there you go.
The point guard. Murray's got it. Murray feeding to his left. Scores it at the horn. Over Ayton. Jokic outside. DA playing with 5 fouls, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, he got him up in the air, and that's a good block from. Oh, that's a tremendous defensive play there because he had him.
Crowder with a drop off. Bridges goes boom.
Yeah, you got to get loose to turn the channel.
Paul with the pull up.
And that's literally what you would do if you had a 24-second shot clock.
Jokic gets it on the spin, blocked from behind, finishes, draws the foul.
There you go. Oh, missed the catch.
Minsky bobbled it, finds Crowder, gets it loose, cashes in, ties it at .7. Suns a little short-handed here. No Devin Booker out the entire game with a hamstring injury. DeAndre Ayton fouling out. Cam Johnson dealing with cramps. By the way, was just a second 3-point make of the fourth quarter and overtime period.
That's the issue when you do double Jokic when he's looking at you. Kareem, anybody that's really potent inside, you have to double them by surprise. You just can't run at them while they're watching you.
Morris was quiet for 3 quarters. You got no Dario Saric, no Damian Jones, so you've got a rookie and Jalen Smith over there on the bench as Jokic just effortlessly knocks it down. A 5-point Denver lead here in the second overtime.
Everything is like hard to get to now in this half-court offense.
Jokic
that's too deep.
Back it down, just a nice little jump hook. Timeout Phoenix. Bridges off the catch. Porter Jr. closing out. McHale got the angle and got to the rim. So it's needing another stop here. Down by 5, second overtime. Murray with that jump stop. Got it. Just knows how to win basketball games. And one of those teams that Suns are going to be fighting with in the West is this one in the book.